So all this put together, it is giving a tremendous boost to the Indian industry ecosystem to make for India and for the Indian Defence Forces to fight with Indian equipment. In the coming years, it will prove itself to be a very, very important decision. Uh, on the policy front or in the policy framework, in the last about 6 years, we have had two versions of the defense procurement procedures. The Defense Procurement Procedure 2016 came out, which has been worked on since I think 2013. Finally came out in 2016, and thereafter, whatever changes, whatever was felt, has been constantly upgraded till in 2020 we came out with a defense acquisition procedure. Now, defense acquisition procedure, it was felt that we had got into a state where we were looking only at procurement and not looking at the life cycle system of management of any weapon system, which is important for a country. And that is where the thing was renamed as defense acquisition procedure, which included the life cycle management of the equipment from womb to tomb, as we call it. And everything has been put into place to make sure that it works well. If I look at the as the DAP itself, we've added a number of layers, and prioritization of these has been done. The categories have increased to 5, and we've got a prioritize which is in favor of indigenization. We have added something called the Buy Global Manufacture in India, which is a new thing in DAP 2020. And in 2016, we had, this Buy Indian IDDM was put into place. Now, Buy Indian IDDM is indigenously designed, developed, and manufactured. Now, which means it is giving preference to the Indian industry who uses their own design to manufacture goods. And that has been placed at the highest priority. In case you do not find an equipment which meets the requirement, only then you go to the second layer. And the second layer is Buy Indian, which means an Indian, though the design may have come from outside, but it is entirely produced in India. If you don't find something in that, then you go to the third level. And that is Buy and Make Indian, in which you buy a particular thing as such from a foreign vendor, and thereafter make it in India with a few items coming from the foreign vendor in the initial stages for you to build the base. And then comes Buy Global Manufacture in India. That means we are now allowing foreign vendors to set up a subsidiary in India and manufacture the entire thing in India. These are for people who do not, who have very, very high-end technologies and are not ready to part with the IP portion of it, the patents for it, not IP, I would say, but they are ready to produce the thing here with help of Indian vendors in the whole ecosystem. And this, I always talk about this as the Maruti effect, even if it seems to be a little out of tune for indigenization, but at the end of the day, over a period of time, it will bring up the ecosystem of the manufacturing industry in the country by way of outsourcing that these OEMs do. And at the end of the ladder is Buy Global, which is you buy something off the shelf. One more thing has been added, which is called leasing, which means in case you have a problem reaching a particular technology level for a particular this thing, and you have a level of capability, and you require a particular piece of equipment, which is required for your operational readiness, you could go lease it out for some time so that till your industry catches up. Then the government has gone a long way in also looking at self-dependence through this Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, and everything in the DAP is capturing this in a very big way. Let us talk of the August declaration of the negative list. We had the government came out with a list of 101 items on the negative list, which we call now the positive indigenization list. Now, this is something which not only includes parts of spares, components, and things like that, but it includes major platforms like, let us say, not non-submarine, non-nuclear submarines, ships, aircrafts, uh, light combat helicopters. So all this put together, it is giving a tremendous boost to the Indian industry ecosystem to make for India and for the Indian Defense Forces to fight with Indian equipment.